Alright, in this video we are going to discuss no arbitrage condition for exchange rates. Alright, now this condition, what it does is it basically makes it so that there isn't a profit opportunity to buy a particular good in one country and then sell that same good in another country and take advantage of the exchange rates in order to make a profit, right? That profit, when you do that, is called arbitrage, right? So the no arbitrage condition is essentially a no profit condition, right? Now, for this to be true, for there to be no arbitrage opportunities for a particular good, what must be true is that the price of a good in some country X in that country's currency, well, it basically has to be equal to the price in another country multiplied by the exchange rate, right? So it'd be the exchange rate of how many X you get per Y, right? So how many units of currency from country X you get using currency from country Y, multiplied by the price of that good in the units of currency from country Y, right? Now, so if that's the case, then that means there's no arbitrage, right? There's no profit. It wouldn't be profitable to buy the good in, say, country X and then take it to country Y and sell it there and make a profit, or vice versa, buy it in country Y and take it to X and make a profit that way, right? So if this is true, then doing those kinds of things is impossible, right? Now, one thing to note is that when we're dealing with exchange rates, for every exchange rate, that means there's an inverse exchange rate, right? So if we want to think about the exchange rate of how many units of country of currency from country Y you get per X, right? That in theory should be equal to 1 over this exchange rate, right? So 1 over the exchange rate of currency X per currency Y, right? So these are inverses of each other, right? Multiplicative inverse of each other, these two exchange rates. Okay, and what that actually means is that a condition that's equivalent to this is actually that the price of the good, the particular good you're thinking about, in terms of units of currency from country Y, must be equal to the inverse exchange rate, right? So this, the exchange rate of X in terms of, Y in terms of X, this exchange rate, multiplied by the price in country X, right? So these conditions are actually equivalent to each other because of the fact that one exchange rate, these two exchange rates are related to each other and they're inverses of each other, right? Okay, so these conditions must be true for there to be no arbitrage in selling a particular good, right? This is always for one good, right? This might be true for one good, like say computers or something, or a car or something, but it might not be true for other goods, right? So we're just looking for one particular good. Okay, so let's think of an example to kind of make this more concrete, because this is all very abstract, right? So let's write down an example here to show what must be the case when there is no arbitrage opportunities for a particular good. So let's say that the price of a tablet, right? So like an iPad or something, in dollars, right? So the price in the United States is $600, right? So $600 to buy a particular tablet in the United States. And let's suppose the exchange rate of how many British pounds you can get if you exchange a dollar, right? So British pounds per dollar is equal to 1.5 pounds per dollar, right? So every dollar you exchange, you can get 1.5 pounds, right? 1.5 British pounds. And so let's think about, okay, well, we have these two parameters. What must the price in Great Britain be, right, in pounds, for there to be a no arbitrage condition for these tablets. The price in the United States is 600, right? What must be the price of tablets in Great Britain in pounds in order for there to be a no arbitrage condition, right? So basically what we got to have is, just choose either of these conditions. They're essentially the same thing. So let's just call country X, let's say that that's Great Britain, right? So that's pounds, right? So we want the price in Great Britain in pounds, right? So the price in pounds must be equal to, well, it equals the exchange rate of Great Britain over the United States, and that's what we have here. So so exchange rate in pounds divided by dollars multiplied by the price in the United States in dollars, right? So you see that this pattern, the pattern of this formula here matches up with this, and also this if you changed Great Britain or pounds to Y, right? Okay, so plugging in the values of these variables, this exchange rate is of course the 1.5 pounds per dollar, right? And I'm being careful to include all my units here, pounds per dollar, because that's actually useful here, because we'll see that the units cancel in a moment, right? And then the price in dollars is of course $600, right? $600. So multiplying these 1.5 pounds per dollar times $600, well, we see here again, like I just said, the units are going to cancel, right? We have dollars essentially in the numerator here, and per dollar means you're dividing by dollars, right? So that means that the units are going to cancel. The per dollar and the dollars cancel with each other. So we're just left with pounds as the only unit, right? Times $600. Oh wait, the dollars go away, right? I was just saying that. And so this is 900 pounds, right? So 900 pounds is the price for these tablets in Great Britain if there is a no arbitrage condition, right? If it's not profitable to buy these laptops in, say, the United States and then bring them over to Great Britain and sell them there and earn a profit, or vice versa, buy them in Great Britain and then take them over to the United States and sell them, right? So as long as the exchange rate is there and the prices are $600 in the US and $900 in Great Britain, then there is no arbitrage opportunity. All right. Thank you very much for watching.